Hermes Trismegistus, a historical inquiry into his existence by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. The figure of Hermes Trismegistus has captivated the imagination of scholars, philosophers and mystics for centuries. Hermes Trismegistus, also known as Thoth in ancient Egyptian mythology, is a legendary figure attributed with the authorship of the Hermetic corpus, a series of sacred texts that have had a profound influence on Western esotericism and occult traditions. However, the historical existence of Hermes Trismegistus has been a subject of debate among scholars, with some questioning whether he was a real historical figure or a mythical creation. H.P. Blavatsky, in her Theosophical glossary published 1892, describes Hermes Trismegistus as the mythical personage after whom the Hermetic philosophy was named, and also as a generic name of many ancient Greek writers on philosophy and alchemy. To understand the potential existence of Hermes Trismegistus, it is essential to examine the historical context in which he purportedly lived. The origins of Hermes Trismegistus can be traced back to Hellenistic Egypt, 323 to 30 BC, a time of cultural and intellectual exchange between the Greek and Egyptian civilizations. During this period, there was a synthesis of Greek and Egyptian religious and philosophical ideas, leading to the development of a syncretic belief system that blended elements of both traditions. It was within this cultural milieu that the figure of Hermes Trismegistus emerged, representing the fusion of the Greek god Hermes and the Egyptian god Thoth. The primary sources of information about Hermes Trismegistus are the texts attributed to him, collectively known as the Hermetic corpus. These texts encompass a wide range of subjects including alchemy, astrology, theology and philosophy. The most famous of these works is the Corpus Hermeticum, a collection of philosophical dialogues that expound on spiritual and metaphysical teachings. The question of the authorship and dating of these texts is crucial in determining the existence of Hermes Trismegistus. While some scholars argue that the Hermetic corpus was a product of the early centuries of the Common Era, others contend that these texts may have originated in the late Hellenistic or early Roman period, reflecting the syncretic milieu of that time. There is limited archaeological evidence for the existence of Hermes Trismegistus. However, some artifacts and inscriptions have been discovered that potentially connect to the teachings attributed to Hermes Trismegistus. Some ancient temples and sanctuaries dedicated to Hermes have been found, suggesting a cult or following of this legendary figure. While these archaeological findings do not provide direct proof of Hermes Trismegistus's existence, they offer intriguing clues and further fuel the ongoing debate surrounding his historical reality. Regardless of the historical existence of Hermes Trismegistus, it is undeniable that the Hermetic tradition has had a profound impact on Western thought. The Hermetic teachings, with their emphasis on the unity of the cosmos, the divinity of the human soul, and the pursuit of spiritual knowledge, have influenced various philosophical and religious movements throughout history. From the Renaissance Hermetic revival to the esoteric currents of the modern age, the Hermetic tradition continues to inspire seekers of wisdom and truth. In conclusion, the question of whether Hermes Trismegistus actually existed is a complex and multifaceted issue that requires a nuanced approach. While the historical evidence for the existence of Hermes Trismegistus may be elusive, the enduring legacy of the Hermetic tradition testifies to the profound impact of the teachings attributed to him. Whether considered as a historical figure or a mythical archetype, Hermes Trismegistus represents the timeless quest for spiritual enlightenment and the perennial wisdom that transcends historical boundaries. As such, the pursuit of understanding the enigmatic figure of Hermes Trismegistus continues to be a compelling endeavour for scholars and seekers of knowledge alike.